The entrance to the hollow earth lies between two mountains on Antarctica.
Truth seekers, what if I told you everything you thought you knew about our planet could be inside out? What if our journey to the center of the earth was more than just a Jules Verne novel? And today, we're going to take a deep dive of faith. We're going to jump right into what I call the hollow earth theory. So brace yourselves, truth seekers, because it's time to question why the big secret. Welcome back to Why the Big Secret, where we uncover the why. And here we talk about the unexplained, the phenomena of paranormal, and so much more. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit those alert buttons so that you get notified anytime that I upload, okay? Our world, the blue planet, the intricate mosaic of landscapes and oceans. But what if beneath our feet, there's more? There's like more than whatever we can imagine. The hollow earth theory, as strange as it sounds, proposes just that our earth is not solid sphere, but a hollow one. The idea of hollow earth is far from new. Its the roots can be traced all the way back to ancient cultures and ancient civilizations. Ancient Greeks spoke of Hades, an underworld beneath our realm. Now we can take the Buddhist tradition that tells us about Agratha, a subterranean world people that's advanced beings. And we can go into Chinese folklore. They speak of a vast subterranean kingdoms, and Native American tribes have myths of entire civilizations living underground. Throughout the Middle Ages and Renaissance, belief in hollow earth became entwined with religious ideas. You're talking about hell and purgatory places beneath the surface of our souls were believed to go after death. Now, the theory, however, entered into a more what we call a scientific domain when it came to Edmund Halley's. Yes, I'm talking about the same Edward Halley of the famous comet. Now, back in the 17th century, he proposed a model of Earth composed of several concentric shells separated by individual atmospheres, which each shell is capable of supporting life. Now, this attempt was to explain anomalous compass readings. Halley suggested that the Earth's magnetic field was caused by different shells rotating at a different speed. Now let's fast forward this on to the 19th century, where we encounter John Cleve Siemens Jr. And now he was an American officer who put forth the idea of hollow earth with the openings at the pole's end. Now Siemens passionately advocated for an expedition to the North Pole to find these entrances, but alas, in his expedition never came to pass. Now, in the mid-20th century, hollow earth took on a new dimension with the rise of UFO sightings. Some of these believers proposed that flying saucers was vehicles from the advanced civilization living inside the Earth exteriors. Meet Admiral Richard E. Byrd, a central character in the modern-day narrative of hollow earth theory. Richard Evelyn Byrd Jr. was born October the 25th, 1888 in Virginia, USA. He was born into a distinguished family with a proud military tradition. Now, he graduated from the U.S. Navy Academy in 1912. He quickly rose through the ranks due to his aptitude for navigation and exploration. Now, in a career filled with adventure, Byrd became the pioneer American aviator, polar explorer, and the recipient of the Medal of Honor, which is the highest accolade you can get in the U.S. military. But what is an extraordinary part of Byrd's story is why often he's mentioned in the same breath as hollow earth theory. It all boils down to a single flight, a journey that believed to have took place just over Earth poles, but into Earth itself. Now, this alleged voyage happened during Byrd's Arctic expedition in 1947. Now, Byrd's logs later claims he hinted at a flight over the North Pole where he supposedly saw and entered a massive hole leading into the Earth exterior. Now, yes, you heard it. He said that a passage into the Earth interior of our planet. Now, according to these accounts, Byrd flew 1,700 miles beyond the North Pole. Instead of endless ice, He reported he saw mountains, rivers, and even a large animal resembling a mammoth. Why is Bird's story so extraordinary? It's not just about a man claiming to have seen an entrance to hollowed earth. It's about a highly respected, decorated military officer explorer making these claims. As to the layer of intrigue and credibility, it continues to fuel the fuel of hollow earth theory. Now, whether Admiral Byrd truly saw the entrance of the earth or his accounts was influenced maybe by poor, polar conditions, fatigue, or any other factors, it still remains the subject of intense debate. Admiral Richard E. Byrd, man of adventure, exploration, intrigue, passed away March 11, 1957. But as with his life, some mystery surrounds his death. While his death at the age of 68 was officially attributed to heart failure, it did nothing to quell the rumors of speculation. Some of his avid followers and even hollow earth enthusiasts suggest something more sinister, even as far as a possible cover-up. The reason: Byrd's alleged discoveries in the Arctic and Antarctica, including he's supposed to encounter with the entrance to hollow earth. These proponents speculate that there was a more powerful force who wanted to suppress this earth-shattering information, the big secret keepers. In the years since his death, numerous conspiracy theories have surfaced. Some claim that his private diary, supposedly containing entries about hollow earth, was compensated and also classified to prevent public exposure. Whether these claims hold any truth, or if there's more conjectural spun around the extraordinary life, remains uncertain. The ambiguity shrouding the final chapter of Admiral Byrd's life only adds to the enigma, and that was his existence. Now up next, we're going to delve into what I call the scientific viewpoints. How does the hollow earth theory stand up to our current understanding of geology and physics? Our planet is divided into several layers: the crust, the mantle, the outer core, and the inner core. Each layer has different physical, chemical properties. Much of what we know about the Earth's interior comes from the study of seismic waves. Now, these waves are waves of energy that travel through the Earth layers during earthquakes. By analyzing how these waves propagate and reflect, scientists can infer structure and composition of the Earth's interior. Based on seismic data, our planet is far from hollow. Instead, it's filled with incredibly hot, dense rock and metal under immense pressure. The concept of a hollow cavity existing under these conditions contradict our understandings of the material physics. Furthermore, gravity, our natural force of attraction, also debunks the hollow earth theory as well. The mass density of Earth, and determined by the gravitational forces we experience, indicates that the planet is solid. A hollow Earth would have significantly lower mass and consequently lower gravity. Finally, the Earth's magnetic field also provides evidence against hollow Earth. The geodynamo effect responsible for Earth's magnetic field relies on the movement of molten rock within the outer core. A hollow interior wouldn't allow for this effect. So while the hollow Earth theory presents captivating narrative, it faces significant challenges from the established scientific understanding. But remember, the goal here isn't to debunk or ridicule alternative viewpoints, but to seek the truth, even if it's nestled beneath our feet. So truth seekers, I want you to continue to question, continue to explore, and most importantly, continue to ask why the big secret. The spirit of exploration has always been a driving force in humanity's quest for knowledge. Now, the hollow earth theory, despite contradictions with accepted scientific understanding, has ignited such a spirit in many individuals and groups throughout history. Some even have risked their lives in the audacious attempts to prove or disapprove it. Let's take John Cleese Symmes Jr. Now, for instance, in the 19th century, Symmes, an Army officer, passionately advocated that hollow earth theory. So much he proposed an expedition to the North Pole, hoping to find an entrance into the inner earth. Now, despite his fervent efforts, he could not gather enough support, and his ambitious expedition never took off. And then there was Nazi expedition. Yes, you heard it right. During World War II, it's been speculated that the Nazis sent an expedition to the Baltic region. Now, their goal was to use advanced technology to locate the entrance to Hollow Earth. Now, this remained a topic of controversy and conjecture, muttering the waters between historical facts and the conspiracy theory itself. Now, all of these attempts, whether realized or not, underlines the fascination of Hollow Earth. They even spark narratives of adventurous explorations and mystery discoveries, while also posing significant questions about the limits of our knowledge and the understanding. Now, despite the overwhelming scientific evidence against Hollow Earth theories, these stories have fueled the imagination of believers, skeptics alike, and added an enduring appeal to the extraordinary theory. Beyond the realms of exploration and scientific discourse, the Hollow Earth theory has etched its way into popular culture, leaving an indelible mark on literature, cinema, and a lot of other things as well. It's an idea that has captured the imaginations of providing what we call fertile ground for storytelling and continues to entertain and fascinate and most likely provoke thought. Now, in the literature, perhaps no work is probably more bigger than Julius Verne's classic novel, The Journey to the Center of Earth. Now, this was published way back in 1864, but it spins into a riveting tale of explorers who discovered a subterranean world teeming with prehistoric life. Now, this book was translated into numerous languages and have enthralled generations, making it the notion of Hollow Earth a fixture in literature and almost the biggest adventure ever. Now, when it comes down to cinema, it's blossomed into the 20th century. Hollow Earth found its way to what we call the big screen. Now, in 2008 film, I think it was called Journey to the Center of Earth, which was inspired by the Verne's novel. There was a scientist-led expedition to Earth's interior, encountering fantastic creatures and landscapes. Now, more recently, the Hollow Earth concept featured in the prominent movie Godzilla and King Kong. You remember? Where they went into the center of Earth. This was the origin where they supposed to have come from. Imagine you were gazing up at the night sky and the stars was just twinkling like millions of tiny lanterns hung up on the canvas of the cosmos. And we're reminded of how small we are and how much we don't know and who's out there, what is out there in the world. Now, imagine looking down instead, and it's solid ground, but hidden is a realm of teeming with untold wonders. It's an equally mesmerizing vision, right? A testament to our depths of our curiosity, our imagination, or our spirit of adventure. In essence, the followers of the Hollow Earth theory embody a fundamental aspect of human nature. The longing for the mystery, the thrill of the unknown, the perpetual quest for the discovery. It's the same impulse that had us to venture out of our caves, that sent us into the depths of the oceans, that launches us into the far reaches of space. It's all about curiosity. And regardless of whether the beliefs align with the mainstream science, we can't deny their unyielding pursuit of truth. And perhaps that's the real power of the Hollow Earth theory. But what does it all mean for us? The Hollow Earth theory, whether you believe it or not, just more than just proposing an alternate understanding of our planet. It underscores the essence of human curiosity, the insatiable desire to explore and to understand the world around us, the length that we're willing to go in quest for knowledge. It prompts us to question, to seek, to wonder. But now we turn it all over to you, our fellow truth seekers. What are your thoughts on the Hollow Earth theory? Do you think there's a grain of truth in it, or merely is it a captivating story? If there was a chance to embark on an expedition to uncover the truth, would you take it? Let us know in the comments below. Would you go to the North Pole, to the Hollow Earth? And we got an exciting opportunity for you. I want you to head over to our website and submit a topic that you want us to dig into. Now, if I choose or we choose your topic, and we will give you a shout out in the video as though you were the person who recommended it, and you did. Most importantly, it's your chance to help us shape the content that you want to see, and it'll help us seek the truth together. Now remember, why the big secret is always exploring the extraordinary, the unexplained, the controversial, creating those captivating conversations that are certain to cause controversy. So your input, your quest for knowledge, all of this help us delve into these mysteries. So keep those comments coming. Hit that like button. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more investigations into what we call the unknown and asking the question, why? And until next time, keep seeking the truth. Why the big secret? Perhaps together we can find out. I'm Roderick Martin. Thank you.